Yo, what is up guys, it's Jack. I'll be doing an 80-13 gameplay on the map Combine using the Razorback. So before I get to what I want to talk about today, I want to talk a bit about the gameplay. So I dropped 80 kills in the game, and it could have been more, like maybe 90 kills or maybe even 100 kills, but this little thing called the Black Cat hacked all my score streaks, was hacking my Wraith, my Raps. That's pretty much it what it was hacking, but it was hacking them every time I called them in, and it was just getting really annoying. So I'm so glad that the Black Cat is getting nerfed. I don't know if you guys heard it yet, but yeah, it's getting nerfed. Well, not exactly nerfed, but I don't know exactly what they're doing with it. But Vonderhaar said that it's going back to the lab and it's getting fixed or something. So hopefully it's not going to be able to hack your kill streaks, and it's going to be a great game if that happens. So at the end of the gameplay, you guys will see that everything kind of slows down and everything starts getting cutty, because people were just hiding in the buildings and everyone was just doing their own thing, and I was trying to find people, but you know, no one would come out, and every time I did, I would die or just I would get one kill. So I showed you guys every kill I got with my gun, and there it is. So hopefully you guys enjoy the gameplay. Like always in these high kill gameplays, the kill streaks do most of the work. So yeah, that's that on the gameplay. So let's get down to what I was going to talk about today. So what I want to talk about today is the specialist in Black Ops 3. So I'm going to go down every single specialist and give you my opinion and my recommendations and stuff like that. So let's just get down to the specialist in Black Ops 3. So out of 9 specialist characters, we know 8. The first specialist we have is Ruin, aka Chuck Norris. I'm just kidding, I don't call him Chuck Norris, but I do have nicknames for most of these specialist characters. Mostly just females, I call them bitches. I'm just playing, guys, girls are not bitches, just, you know, some of them are. But anyway, back to Ruin. Ruin has Gravity Spikes and Overdrive. Gravity Spikes are just 2 spikes in your hand that you jump up and you slam the floor, and they kill anybody around a small radius. So I would see why Gravity Spikes would be useful in some game modes like Domination, Hardpoint, or even the new game mode called Safeguard. Any game mode that requires a lot of people to stay at one spot for the objective. As for me, I didn't use Gravity Spikes because I just didn't like the idea of it, but when the game comes out, I will definitely try those. Overdrive is the first ability I did use. It was pretty cool because I like moving around a lot and running really fast, so Overdrive I did use a lot, and it feels like a default ability where it isn't that useful, but it is useful. So yeah, that's what Ruin has, and out of these 2 things, for right now, I would go with Overdrive, but we'll see when the game comes out, and I'll try Gravity Spikes. The next specialist we have is Outrider, aka Katniss Everdeen, and she has the Sparrow and the Vision Pulse. The Sparrow, I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. It's just the bow that shoots and explodes. I haven't used Sparrow. It's just the bow doesn't really fit me well. Looks like some Minecraft kind of shiz, you know what I'm saying? I don't really see use for Sparrow, so I wouldn't really use Sparrow and recommend it, but don't let me stop you from using Sparrow. I might even try Sparrow when the game comes out. I'm gonna try a lot of these when the game comes out because I didn't use them during the beta time. I only used a few. The next one under Outrider is Vision Pulse, and Vision Pulse I did use. Vision Pulse, you can really use it in any type of game mode. I think it helped me out a lot in situations, so Vision Pulse I do highly recommend. It's pretty cool. It's like a little wall hack, but if you guys hate that kind of thing, just don't use it. But I mean, like, who would hate it? You can see through walls, disappear, and fly. You're much more unique than the other guys. Oh, throw some Danny Phantom at you guys. You don't know what Danny Phantom is? Check him out. Anyway, next specialist is Prophet. Prophet has that Tempest gun and that glitch ability, where the Tempest gun is like the Wonder Waffle from Zombies. It was pretty sick, and I did get a couple of kill chains with it, but I have so many pointless Black Ops 3 videos saved up that I don't know where all these clips are. I do have some clips for some of these, but you know, most of them are just lost somewhere. I don't know where they are. But the Tempest gun I would recommend. It's pretty cool. It's awesome. Like I said, with the Gravity Spikes, you can use this Tempest gun when there's a lot of people on one flag or at the bomb or something like that, and you can get a good kill chain. I also had the chance to use Glitch, and Glitch, I don't really like Glitch because every time I tried using it, I would die right off the bat. I don't know if it's just me, but I would die too quick. So I'm pretty sure it's just me and I don't know how to use the glitch ability, but I'll practice and try it out a little bit more. I feel like later on glitch is going to be more useful instead of rejack because it's like a second chance, and it's basically just like rejack, except glitch takes you back and rejack just keeps you there. So between rejack and glitch, I think glitch will take it because you can still keep your score streaks, and when you die and rejack, your score streaks are gone, and it's basically just a tactical insertion. And between Tempest and Glitch, I would go with Tempest. The next specialist we have is Battery, aka Miley Cyrus. I didn't use this character because I didn't like the abilities. Like the War Machine, I never really liked War Machine and noob tubing everybody, so I wasn't going to use the War Machine. And the kinetic armor was basically like extra health, and I don't really go for those type of things, but out of the 2 abilities, I would rather use the War Machine. The next character we got is Seraph, aka Tila Tequila, and she has the Annihilator and Combat Focus. So what the Annihilator is a one-shot pistol, one in the chamber pistol kind of thing, and it's pretty sick. I loved using it. It was awesome. I would use that one over Combat Focus. Combat Focus was just a way to get your kill streaks faster, but it wasn't really that fast, but it would gain you a lot of points, and it was pretty cool. But I would choose Annihilator over Combat Focus anytime. The next character we have is Nomad. Nomad has the Hive and the Rejack. What the Hive is just basically little tiny termites eating out your body. It's crazy. I don't really try it out because I had Rejack. Rejack is the one I use the most. As you can see in the gameplay, I use Rejack quite a lot, and as you see in my other gameplays, I did use Rejack a lot, but since it got nerfed, there's really no point in using reject. It's just a tactical insertion. I don't think they should have buffed it. I think a lot of people were whining about it way too much. Reject could have been easily counted and not that much of a problem, but everyone kept saying stuff about it, so they had to nerf it. I don't know, that's just how I feel. So what do you guys think about the nerf on reject? The next specialist is the Reaper, and the Reaper has the Scythe and the Psychosis. The Scythe was awesome. It was a little minigun that came out your hand, and it was pretty cool. I love using that little minigun. And I didn't use the Psychosis, but I saw Jay use the Psychosis, and it was pretty funny to look at. But between the two abilities, I would go with the Scythe, because the Scythe is just badass. The next specialist character is the Spectre, and the Spectre, to be honest, he looks badass, but his abilities are very useless, I think. I didn't use them because, to me, they were pointless. So we have one more classified specialist character, and maybe that guy might be a flamethrower guy or something with fire, because I saw a video talking about it, and it would make sense, you know? It would make sense if it was a flamethrower kind of guy. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay and the commentary, and I'm out. Deuces! Is it bad for smaller YouTubers that are doing good quality content to ask for some feedback? Before I go on with the mothership, I want to talk about the kill streaks in Black Ops 3. So Black Ops 3 has a lot of good kill streaks, way better than